So everybody could use a little bit more back work. It's one thing you can never train too much of, and one of the most fundamental exercises for training back, an exercise you just need a dumbbell for and a little platform, is the dumbbell row. The key to the dumbbell row is just making sure you get the most out of the move, that you don't waste the move or create any lower back issues. We're gonna show you how to do exactly that right now. So Brett here is gonna demonstrate the dumbbell row. I'm gonna show you guys a couple nuances about it. One of the main fundamental things you see people do with dumbbell rows that we don't want to do, you're going to see them get onto the bench in this position. This is doing all kinds of things to your spine. It's not necessarily a clean position. It's a really easy position for you to mess up body position, so we're not going to use it. What we're going to do instead is we're going to hinge forward. Brett's just going to put his hand on the bench. Note that his feet are completely square, and note this good tabletop position. Nice and level, and again, the shoulders are just a little bit above the hips. You want that. You never want your hips higher than your shoulders, because once they get higher, there's a lot of lower back involvement. We're trying to train our lats here. We're trying to train our mid-back. Again, Brett is also thinking hips and shoulders square through this entire process. We're not going to see any rotation. He's really locking in his core so that he stays level as he's doing this. Brett, also look at that head position. Brett, show them what it looks like if you're in a bad head position. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be spine extended. You want to be nice, neutral spine, nice, clean position. Keep that neck relaxed. Now again, Brett, really level with the shoulders here. He's thinking hips and shoulders level. That involves a lot of core. Now he's just going to row up. Just a little bit of engaging his mid-back. That's the first move in the row. And then he rows all the way up. This is an upper arm move. So this motion is what's happening with the row. It's not a bicep motion. His forearm is simply a hook there. He's not trying to move there. He's trying to drive that elbow up as high as he can, really squeeze his lat and stay level as he does this. Now, as you progress in the row, you can gradually start to get a little bit of stretch down here, really stretch out that lat. But note how he's getting that stretch in that lat. His core is still really tight. He's just stretching from the lat. Brett, show them what happens when you get rotational with your row. See that we don't want any lumbar movement. You always want this lower back tight. Always want that core muscles turned on. Always want those spinal extensors turned on. You never want them shutting down. You never want sloppy rotation. You never want it to become rotational from the lower back. You always want this to be a nice, strong lat motion. What we'd love to see you guys do, love to see you work in this 3 sets of 8, anywhere from 8 to 12 reps per side. Start on the higher end, get really used to the motion, get used to squeezing your back on the top of every rep. And then as you progress, work down a little bit lower into 6s and 8s with heavy weight. That's really gonna develop those lats, blow up that back.